So in this video, we're going to be working on the bricks around the edge, just these thin ones. So this will be a bit of a shorter video. Again, we're just going to start building up our core shadows. Not too many on this top one, but there's enough. So we're using the scribbling to build up the value, and we'll scribble in the cracks and draw in the cracks. And then we'll hatch in these darker values later, and then we'll scribble in those midtones. So I'm going to build up the darker texture and value here, and I'm just going to hatch in where these darker core shadow areas are. So I've built up that core shadow, and now I'm just doing some stippling, and I'm filling in these areas so there's less white of the page. It has more of a mid-tone look, and it gives it that rocky texture. So we bring in our photo reference. So we have our shadow in here, and now our bottom rock's going to have a lot more core shadow. So I'm going to do a lot tighter, darker scribbling and a lot more hatching to build up that value. Again, I'm hatching over where I've done that really tight scribbling. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to do more scribbling to build up that mid-tone value and eliminate a lot of the white that's in this brick. Again, I'm going through defining the dark areas with scribbling to kind of lay down the, the foundation of where I'm going to be putting lines. And that area between the two stones that I'm not working with is mortar. It's going to be very dark as well, but I just want to focus on the bricks, and I can figure out the tone that I want to do the mortar in. So I'm just doing some hatching, and I'm going back and just adding mid-tones to the rest of this stone. Now I'm going through just stippling over even the areas that I've scribbled in, just to give it all that texture that's in our photo reference. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this little brick that we can see here, and then we'll be left with just the three that we'll work on in our next video. So I'm just going to go in and get this one done because it's only going to take me a couple minutes. So that's the end of this video, and we're getting closer to being done with our drawing of a brick wall with pen.